Alright, y'all. It's your boy Squints, man, and we're back again to talk about why Steph Curry has to be in your top 5 point guards of all time already at this point in his career, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, but before we get the video started, go ahead and smack that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Now let's get it. First off, we're going to talk about the people who I say are above Steph Curry right now because I just don't even think it's up for discussion. And there's only 2 of them. And that's Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, we know he averaged 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists over a 17-year career. And also racked up 5 rings and 3 finals MVPs. We know Magic is cold. We know that. And he's arguably the greatest point guard of all time. I don't think it's arguable, but I think he is. Second on the list, I'm going to have to say Oscar Robertson. Now, it could be argued that maybe Isaiah Thomas should go here, but I'm giving it to Oscar. Oscar averaged 26, 8, and 10 over his career with 1 ring in 14 seasons, also bringing home Rookie of the Year honors. Oscar, we know, only other player to average a triple-double. Great player, but when you're talking about being one of the greatest of all time, you have to count in awards, rings, all of that stuff, and it matters. And Oscar only had 1 ring, and he only won Rookie of the Year. Whereas Magic, we see 3 Finals MVPs and 5 rings. Next, we're gonna go breakdown by breakdown. Most people's top 5 point guards, people who they consider in the top 5. It's a total of 6 people, but some of these are debatable. Chris Paul, I think Chris Paul, even at the 12-year mark, has to be in people's top 5. He's chewed out a nice career so far, averaging 19 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. He's also brought home Rookie of the Year in a 12-year career. But the reason why I can't put Chris Paul in my top, the reason why I say that Stephen Curry already has done more is because when you talk about, like I said, being one of the greatest, you have to have winning and you have to have rings and awards. Chris Paul did win Rookie of the Year. He's been first team NBA a bunch of times, but he's never touched the MVP, and he's never made it to the conference finals in 12 years. Now, Chris Paul still has time left to get that ring, so we're going to hope for him, man. Chris Paul's a cool dude. I really do hope he gets it. Not Isaiah Thomas of the Celtics, but we know Isaiah Thomas of the Pistons. He averaged 19, 9, and 2 steals, man. He racked up 2 rings and 1 Finals MVP in a 13-year career. And Isaiah Thomas, man, he was good with the 1 Finals MVP and the 2 rings. But the thing is, man, people didn't like him, And I mean, that's not necessarily something you need people to like you to be a great player. But when your own coach doesn't invite you to his Olympic team, I think that tells you something. Now we're going to go to John Stockton, man. Damn. John Stockton. And we're really going to do him and Steve Nash in the same boat because to me they kind of are. John averaged 13 points per game, 11 assists, 2 steals, with 0 rings in 19 years, and we know he has the most assists all time, and nobody's probably going to break that. Chris Paul might come to a close second, but no one's going to break it. Averaged 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists, with 2 MVPs and 0 rings. Both of these guys were in the league for 19 years, right? Neither of them have ever won a ring. Now, I know John Stockton's can be attributed to Michael Jordan, but still, he never won. And Steve Nash, the same goes, no rings. Now, Steve Nash has the 2 MVPs, but hey. Now, moving on to why Stephen Curry has to be in your top 5 off bet. Stephen Curry averages more points than all but one person on this list. He averages more assists. Okay, no, his assist numbers aren't that great. But still, he has this 1 ring in 8 years so far. He has 2 rings. He's the first unanimous MVP, so no one's ever done that, we know. And the thing, and you guys can say, oh, you're bluffing. How do you know that Stephen Curry is this and that? But he's transcendentally great. Magic Johnson, transcendentally great. Oscar Robertson, transcendentally great. Before Magic Johnson, who was talking about a 6'7" point guard who could pass and do all the stuff Magic did? Same goes for Oscar. Stephen Curry has reshaped the game of basketball into a 3-point shooting game, and I think that gives him bonus points. The fact that not this many threes was being shot before Steph Curry joined. And not when you see kids are shooting more threes in high school level, grade school level, college level. And that's because of Steph Curry. Now, you can attribute it to whoever you want, but that's just the truth. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys think that I'm not bluffing, but do you guys think that maybe I'm, I don't know, wrong? Yeah, that's the answer, wrong. Like I said, I know you got to put Magic in there. You got to put Oscar Robertson in there. But Stephen Curry has to belong in someone's top 5, most people's top 5s, everyone's top 5, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and smack that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And other than that, man, until next time, guys, it's been your boy Squints. We gone.